apologize for last week was Eid here in the Middle East, and of course it was very difficult for me to record any new episodes. However, this week's episode is a little bit shorter than usual. Hopefully, I'll make it as interesting as possible. But today's episode, we're going to talk about support system. And when I talk about support system, I don't mean your spouses or your loved ones or your sibling. When I talk about support systems, I mean people who understand your journey, people who can support you, who can relate to you, who know how you feel during your ups and downs, who can give you critical feedback. And we discussed the issue of feedback last week in one of my workshops regarding emotional intelligence. And feedback is so vital for our self-awareness that if we don't receive feedback, we will not be able to understand if we are proceeding in the right direction, if we are taking the right steps. And I always say that it is important when you give feedback, you always give something positive at the beginning with a critical part in the middle, and then you close your feedback with a positive message. So the person who would receive it would definitely receive it with open arms, would definitely receive it in a open communication style, in a humble way. He would not, or she would not, be very defensive or attack that person to defend his or her point. So this is feedback. So imagine feedback, how critical feedback it is, and when you have a support system that is important to you, that can help you in your day-to-day life and in your journey, it is vital. When we talk about support system, usually we talk about people who you can communicate with, who you can trust, who you can understand, and that person understands you. Many times during my life, a lot of people who I trust as friends are not my support system, because it simply is that they either think I'm living up in the clouds with my ideas and with my dreams and with my hopes, okay, or that what I'm saying is great in terms of what's happening abroad, but it cannot be applied here in Egypt, and no one can apply it, not a single human being, and what is written in self-help books cannot be done. Or even your wife or your siblings or even your loved ones, they might love you and might fear for your sake, but they will not ever support what you do, because and this is not everyone, but I'm talking the majority of people will not support you, because if you are in a situation like I am, where we have only one income winner, and the other one is living his dream, then the income winner would always think that the dreamer will never reach the point where you can make money out of whatever he's doing, whatever dream, and so it really makes that person, the dreamer, feel really down, especially those who are close to him, because he expects or she expects that those who are close to them usually are his biggest fans. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, this does not really happen. Why? Because the ones who are close to you usually know what issues and what problems that person is facing on a day-to-day progress, and usually your loved ones do not really support one breadwinner, usually that breadwinner would love that you be another breadwinner so that you can relieve him or her from the stress of life, bills, and all the financial stress that comes with it. Even though I always believe, this is my belief, that those who live their dream, that those who pursue their passion, who run after what they want, who are willing to sacrifice everything in order to reach that goal, to have a clear vision of where they want to be, are those who will, who will succeed, are those who will have that financial freedom that they so much want, those who will have that passion and the love of whatever he or she does. I believe that so much. And so your support system should be there, should always support you in your darkest hours, before your lightest hours, in your ups and downs. It's really important. If you don't have this kind of support system, it's very difficult. Your support system should be like the AA meetings or the anonymous alcoholic meetings, where those are people who are brought together by one goal, which is that they are trying to solve a severe problem of alcoholics. So each and every person in that meeting and in that group can relate to each other, and they do not judge, and they accept each other as they are. Your support system should accept you and not judge you as you are. Your support system should always be there and give you the honest. But you also, as a person, always need to be there. What do you mean by need to be there? Like they are there for you. You are their support system, and you need to be there for them always at any time. They need to feel that you are able to be there, able to support them. So it's really, really, really important that you are always with them, that you are always there. And what I usually do, always show those people how much gratitude and how much love and how much respect I have for these people. Every few weeks I write and post on social media platforms thanking them, telling them how grateful I am and how humble I am to have them in my life. They have changed me to a better person. They have opened for me better doors, newer challenges. So without them, it's very difficult. My support system includes a bunch of different people who are not all coaches. There are some coaches, and there are some trainers, there are some owners, and there are some people who I have never met, only recently, and are supporting my coaching system and my coaching service 100%, and are always there for me, even if it means that they make money or it's a business for them. But I still consider them as part of my support system, because at least even they can give me important feedback. So it's a really important, ladies and gentlemen. Always write, post every now and then. Makes you feel better, makes them feel better, makes them feel known to the whole world and to the whole network of yours that these people are so special, that they are your support system number one. So it's really important to have these meetings, to have these systems. So I hope comments.